Hello, could you please introduce yourself, also your role here at GIA, and let me know about your expertise in project-based learning?
Hi Torsten, thank you for having me. My name is Mr. Philip and I'm the Curriculum Director here at GIA Micro Lab. I've been here for just over a year now, but I have 20 years experience implementing project-based learning in international schools over 7 different countries.
Wow, that's a great expertise. Thank you so much for sharing. So you started to implement the middle school program here at GIA. Why did you decide to go with the School of Humanities curriculum?
It's a great question, and I would say that around 2020 there was a big kind of movement, I would say, a reimagining education movement, and it was a community in LinkedIn, and we all connected, and School of Humanity was one of the connections that I made way back then. And then I did a few webinars and I was invited by the School of Humanity to participate in some of those where educators got together and we were discussing the issues around education and how it had to change. So I've kept a close eye on the School of Humanity, right back from then. Then when I came to Seoul and I was writing the PBL curriculum for the primary, and I went to the vice chairman, Mr. Jacob, and I said that we have another option for the middle school, and that we don't always have to reinvent the wheel. And I suggested the School of Humanity as it's completely aligned with our philosophy here.
Wow, thank you so much for sharing this one. So how is this partnership going so far from your point of view?
It honestly couldn't be better as far as I'm concerned. I think that the mission and the vision and the philosophy is so closely aligned. But I've also been very, very impressed at the level of collaboration and the receptiveness to feedback that the School of Humanity have given. Because it's slightly different. The School of Humanity is an online middle and high school, and of course we're the first to deliver the curriculum face to face. So I would say that Raya and the learning designers have been very receptive to our experience and always willing to make some changes to suit our model.
Thank you so much. So from that curriculum and from that also educational approach, what are your favorite key takeaways from that approach?
Well, I think it's the level of creativity that the students can have. I think that it's actually the level of engagement when they can actually see that the learning is really relevant to their lives. I think that it's the level of agency and voice and choice that they have, so they can really feel engaged in their own learning journey.
Let's take a look into the future. What is your take on the future of education?
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say these are things for the future. I would say these are things for now. That I think exams are a thing of the past, or should be. I think that number and letter grades are completely obsolete. I think they say nothing about a student and their achievements. So the first thing I would say is a shift towards a competency-based transcript accompanied by a digital portfolio of work, so universities and employers can actually see the products and the performances that students have created. Of course, no conversation about education would be complete without mentioning AI, and of course it is a game changer, but certainly we shouldn't be fearful of it, as some are. I think the onus is on the educators, actually. I think that we are the ones that need to change the assignments and assessments, and I think that if a task can be completed by AI alone, then the onus is on us to change the task and extend it, making more tangible products, maybe measuring impact rather than just the product itself. And I think that we should embrace AI as yet another tool for learners that I definitely see it can increase cognition rather than decrease, as some fearmongers might say.
And what advice would you give to other schools or educational settings who want to implement more project-based learning?
That's a fantastic question. And I think the most important thing is buy-in from all stakeholders. I don't think that PBL is something that you can implement half-heartedly. I don't think that you can make tweaks to existing systems. I think that you have to be fully into it and implementing it holistically. I think that recruitment is absolutely essential. That you've got to have, teachers and other staff members that really have a passion for it, that really believe in it philosophically and are ready to go the extra mile.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much for this very inspiring partnership.
Yes, thank you so much for having me today.
Thank you.